Okay, so listen up. Nursing school is expensive, right? Is it expensive really? Is it cheap or is it really expensive? What really is it? What do you think? If you're a current nurse right now, how much did you pay for your nursing education? If you're a nursing student right now, how much are you actually paying for your education at this very moment? So listen, before we get started, just to let you know, my name is Nurse Mike and I am here with IamNursing.com, where we share with you guys a lot of different topics of videos to be able to help you become a better nurse, or if you're a student, to be able to help you get through advice from other nurses as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Is it really expensive? Well, the truth is, it varies. It just depends on where you go for your nursing school, right? So if you go to a community college and try to go for your associate's degree, then of course you're going to be paying less than somebody that went to a university or a private college, or even a state college, for example. And another thing that you have to look at is, are you paying for it cash, or is this something that you're getting a loan, right? And in the end, the question is this: are you going to stay as a nurse? Because it's going to be really expensive in an education if you don't use what you learn. Because I know a lot of nurses who go through nursing school because their loved one, their mother, their father made them go to nursing, but then that's something that they actually did not have a passion for, and after they started working in the field, they end up leaving the field after. So the cost of nursing varies. I mean, if you go, for example, to Chamberlain College, a lot of nurses will say that's very expensive. But then you can ask yourself is, if you get a great education, pass your NCLEX, and become a nurse and you're guaranteed to have a job, then guess what? It's actually a great investment as well. It just depends on the perspective that you put yourself. I know a lot of LPNs, practical nurses, for example, that goes to LPN school and they pay $20,000. Whereas I know people who paid less than $20,000 to become an RN. So the question is, you need to outweigh everything and see what is good for you. Sometimes, for example, for higher paid education, you might get one of those really fast courses and become a BSN within 3 years. Is that worth $60,000? For some people it isn't, but some people it is, because it saves them a year and they can start making $60,000 a year. If you really think about it, going and having an education, even if, let's say, you paid $70,000 for a 4-year baccalaureate degree in nursing, when the truth is, 1 full year of working equals your education. So technically, the rest of the years that comes for you is all profit. What other job can you actually say that you can leave a job today and find a job tomorrow? Or even find a job the very same day? Not a lot of careers, not a lot of people out there who has, an education can say that that's how easy it is for them to get a job. And nurses can get a job the very same day, the moment they quit their current job as well. And at the very same time, I love the fact that I'm a nurse. Just because I'm not practicing out there in the field or being a floor nurse still, doing bedside nursing, right? I'm still able to use my education and still be within the industry that I'm in, but just not in the bedside manner. So you have to understand, yes, it all depends on where you go for your education. If you go to a private institute, you're going to pay more. If you're going to go to a junior college, for example, you're going to pay less, but then you're going to have to wait a little bit more because there's a really long waiting list to be able to get into those nursing programs. So is it expensive? It's pretty much up to you. I can never tell you that something's expensive. A good example is this. You'll have someone purchase a Louis Vuitton purse and be willing to pay $2,000 for it and be happy and just ecstatic that they just bought a Louis Vuitton purse, when they can actually buy another leather purse of the same size, maybe the same color, for maybe $200 elsewhere. But it's the perception of the person. It's the perception of value, and that differs from person to person. The best thing to always look at is, what do you get out of it? Do you want that quick joy of having a Louis Vuitton purse? Or do you want that everlasting joy of saying that you have a career and that you have a job that is stable? So that's the question that you have to ask yourself. What do you think? Is it expensive or is it cheap? What is considered too expensive to pay for a nursing program? Share that down below. Comment, share your thoughts, talk to others. We're trying to create this community here at IamNursing.com to be able to ask you guys questions and for you to be able to pass back information to us. If there are certain things that you want us to cover in this, in this channel, in this website, please share with us, comment, let us know, subscribe, and we want to be able to make future videos that's going to be able to be beneficial and it's going to be valuable for you guys out there. So once again, this is Nurse Mike with IamNursing.com. You guys have a beautiful day.